Howdy folks, it's Turtle here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And first thing I want to say is I will admit I am feeling extremely deflated that we had to postpone our Sweden bush trip because Leg 2 will not let me go any further. It doesn't unlock Leg 3 when I land. I did everything right. I watched older videos of that leg on YouTube and it was fine prior to an update somewhere. I submitted a Zendesk ticket, but who knows? They might notice enough to care and fix it like they did a different bush trip, and then we can resume in the future. But anyway, so we're taking a break from bush trips after that. We do have 3 bush trips left in addition to the Broken Sweden one, and we'll get back to that later. For now, feeling deflated, so we're going to distract ourselves with a discovery flight because they're easy. You start in the air. You don't even have to land. You just fly around and look at stuff as long as you want or as short as you want. Somewhat realistically, somewhat arcade, however you want to do it. However you want to do these is fine, but it's a break from the more serious bush trips, especially when the tall turtle is feeling deflated. Alright, where do we leave off? Paris is next, so let's do Paris. You know the drill. Start in the air, fly around, and that's it. Here we go. Alright, Paris, the capital of France, and its most populous city, is a global center of the arts, science, and commerce. A top world destination, the City of Light is lionized is the most beautiful location on the planet due to its historic and contemporary architecture. From the air, you'll get incredible views of Paris's individual facets, neighborhoods, and expansive vistas day and night, gaining a unique appreciation from a rare perspective. Located in northern central France, Paris lies along the banks of a large bend in the River Seine, which provides which provides an excellent visual reference from the comfort of your cockpit. Roughly circular in shape, Paris is composed of 20 arrondissements, or municipal boroughs, that radiate outward from the city's center, each of which has its own imitable character. Inimitable character. Whew. An unforgettable two words, I don't know. An unforgettable backdrop to countless points of interest waiting to be explored. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're in the Robin, which means we'll turn on my volume. And you start outside. And there's Paris, and then all these other French words. Notre Dame, I know that one. And then all these other things. Eiffel Tower. So we're going to fly around for a little bit, about 10 to 12 minutes. And then we will see what we can see. Let's get a little bit of altitude though. Let's hop inside actually so we can see what we're doing. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. We're right over Notre Dame, so let's hop outside. There we go. So if you haven't seen one of these Discovery flights before, it's not my regular content. It's just flying around looking at stuff. Somewhat seriously, somewhat not. And this looks like a really good one because there's so much to look at. Holy moly. The loading screen for this flight said POI labels are only displayed in the middle of the screen, but if you can see, mine are displayed everywhere because there's a setting to change that. Luxembourg. It seems like something where we would want to stop and take out the drone and look at everything more closely. But the point is to see it from the air, from your cockpit. So we'll do the best we can. 45 frames per second, 44 frames per second. So it's really jittery for some reason, but my frames are really high, so I don't know what's going on. Who knows? Who cares? We'll just enjoy it. Concorde. Well, there's a hill there by the Basilica. See that? So what do I know about France? Wait, do they have modern buildings over there? I didn't know they had modern buildings in France. Where's Eiffel Tower? We'll come back to that, I promise. I mean, I know a fair amount about France just from paying attention. My wife did live, or Paris, my wife did live in France though. But in Montpellier. I think she got to Paris once. She wasn't a huge fan of Paris, that's just her personal opinion. Not to offend any of my viewers from the area. But she really did like Montpellier. So she probably has a bias towards that region. Wow, all these landmarks that I know from reading about seen photos of, videos of, and even this is a simulator. It's really cool to get this perspective from the air to see how everything is laid out. Of course, you can look at a map, but that's not the same thing. There's Eiffel Tower at the famous park where everybody takes their photos from. There's some buildings over there. We're gonna come back that way. I just wanted to check out these more modern buildings up here. Otherwise, I don't know much about France. There's rumors that it smells. That is filthy. But is that true? I don't know. Well, those aren't modern buildings. It's just the shape of the stuff in the distance. Huh. There's more modern buildings over there. We'll check those out in a second. Is that the soccer complex? No, it would say football anyway. So anyway, those are my very generic impressions of France. That is an old, gorgeous city, but I heard it smells. I don't know. Alright, let's see. We're going to go along, check out these stadiums, and then we'll go back to the modern downtown. We're going to do as much as we can from the cockpit, just for the immersion effect. But sometimes we do go outside for a, okay, so there's soccer/football, but then it looks like a modern American football thing there too. What was that all about? Whoa, let's not run into the apartments. Anywho, there's an airport over there. We're not going to land anywhere. Or we lost track of what I was saying because I got distracted. Oh, as much as we can from the cockpit just for the immersion. However, we will jump outside sometimes. I used to pause the sim and take the drone out and look around a lot, but that's not the point of a discovery flight. The point of the discovery flight is to do from the aircraft. So I don't really do that much anymore. Oh, what's this? Circular building. Apartments, hotel, office. If they're apartments, you can get a lot of views looking across there if you're not careful. Alright, let's see. Let's head towards a modern downtown. Oh, there's another set of POIs there beyond the stadiums to check out. Alright, check out this river. We are full throttle, by the way. Just because we can be. And again, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, this is not normal content. We're just screwing around, looking at stuff, talking about stuff. And that's about it. Just for a little bit. So we'll do one of the rare moments where we hop outside. Check out the river. Oh, is that like a horse race track or something right there? It must be like horse racing or something. That wouldn't be any type of automobile racing. Because the grass is too nice and there really aren't staging areas for automobiles. Look at that road cutting the trees just in front of the nose right now. Isn't that cool? Lots of parks. One thing I noticed and actually asked my wife about when it came to Paris. Well, I've been saying France the whole time instead of Paris. Anyway, we got bridges on there. Little bridges. Oh, must be a lock and dam system. Anyway, one thing I've noticed and I've asked her about is all the parks. If you look at a map of Paris, there's parks. Huge, enormous parks all over the place, and there's one of them. And she didn't know terribly much about it, because again, she lived in the Montpellier area, but she said there's parks. That's all she was able to say. There's another city over there, that's why it's a city icon above the airplane. These are buildings. Look at all these POIs. All these buildings. Holy moly. Wow. Alright, let's hop inside for the immersion as you pass through the... Oh, look at that thing. Oh, that's cool. That must be like a art thing. Wow. That's awesome. So I feel dumb because I did not know that Paris had modern buildings. I thought all their current new architecture was made to look old. So I feel really stupid that they have this modern section of downtown. I mean, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have modern and avant-garde buildings and things? Right? Why wouldn't they? Another stadium. I don't see a POI label on that one. Wonder why. Maybe it's an oversight. Because that does look handcrafted, hand-built. So I don't know why there's not a label on it. Let's not crash into anything. Careful, turtle. Yes, for a turtle, I'm pretty rambunctious, I know. Look at that. Yeah, there's no POI over that building. Interesting. Whoa. Let's not take anything out here. There's that building back there again. Alrighty, let's head towards the Effatella and see what else we can find in this part of Paris. I know the locals call it Paris, but when I say Paris, I feel like I'm being presumptuous, so I say Paris. What's over there? I don't know how to pronounce any of this stuff. What's that down there? That looks like a handcrafted structure, but there's no POI label on that one either. I don't know. I wonder if they missed a few labels or what, because clearly a lot of these things are handcrafted. I am not going to do the cliche fly under the Eiffel Tower thing. I do have crash damage turned off, however, I don't know if it's off in a Discovery flight. That would be something we would do separately on our own. There's Arc de Triomphe again, or whatever you say it. Center of Paris. Charles de Gaulle Airport. Basilica over the hill. Cathedral Notre Dame, we started over there, so now we're going to go look at this stuff here. And there is Eiffel Tower, which looks amazing. Wow. That's fantastic. I would never go up it. My fear of heights isn't as bad as they used to be, but just the fact it's open and everything, and open stairways and stuff, and open elevators, no. What's this tower here? So we'll go over this tower and then circle back that way, hit the Basilica, and then that'll probably be the end. What's that one? There it is. Renville, whatever. Alright, we're lower than this tower, so we better be careful here as we go by it. There we go. Hello, people working. I assume it's an office building, maybe not. Although if you check that out, then go up Copilot, we know. See, I like 12 minutes, it tells you it can be done. It reminds you. But look at all those buildings down there. Whoa. We okay? More park area. Luxembourg Palace. Whoops, we got a little glitch there for some reason. Let's have a look at that as we fly over it. Try to see it. And yes, my cat is scratching at my door very loudly. Very, very loudly. There's the Louvre. Look out. Well, okay, let's go outside for that. I don't want to miss it. Oh yeah, we're going to miss it because we're directly over it. Let's see, there we go. There's the Louvre. Museum. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, my Maine Coon is really mad. I don't know why he wants to see me so badly tonight. He does. Alrighty, let's see. Go over the Basilica. We'll get some altitude so we can see the city from the air. Wow, he's never been so aggressive and scratching at the door. So here we go. And then we'll just be done in a moment here. Super simple. And then next video, we'll either do another Discovery flight or start the next bush trip. I'm not even going to try the Sweden one until I either get an update on my Zendesk ticket or a changelog says they fixed it. Not even going to bother with that Sweden one anymore. I know I'm talking about it in a different video, but it is bugging me. Because I want to do all the bush trips. Already did all the flight training until they update the sim with more. We have a 90% overall score on that, which is an A in United States scoring system. We already did all the landing challenges until they redid them, so it says I haven't done any, but we've done them all. I'm not going to redo them. I don't find them interesting enough to redo them. So now I want to get the bush trips done. Not in a hurry, I just want to do them and complete them. So if I'm unable to complete the Sweden one, I'm going to go crazy. So hopefully someday they fix it. Anyway, let's hop outside now for our final views of the city overall from a higher altitude. And we'll see what it looks like. Oh, I need a nice thumbnail, don't I, somehow? Whoops, let's go this way. Am I gonna get a thumbnail shot out of this? That's good. I don't know. That's a terrible one, but we're gonna have to go with it, I think. Because I already gained a little bit more altitude. There we go. Should probably be inside. Probably. So we don't crash as we're getting slower and slower. Whoa. Come on, let's go straight up. We can go up. Up, 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 up. Come on. You can do it. You can climb. There we go. Do a barrel roll at the same time. Did we do a barrel roll? I can't remember. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we lost altitude that I had gained because of that, but whatever. Let's hop outside and reset the camera. Get some final views, and this is how I'll leave you all. Hopefully you enjoyed the different type of video, which I say every time we have a discovery flight. And I'll see you next time for either more discovery or bush trip or something once I have time to get over my frustration of the Sweden bush trip not working. Alright, that's as much as I complain. Like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.